of death. My soul overflows with joy. Great is God's love for me. Jesus said, "He who hears my word and believes the Father who sent me has eternal life."
Yes, hello, my name is Andy and I am a minister for Trinity of Christ Ministries. We can be found at trinityofchrist.org, and we're an online church so anyone who wants to may attend. We especially look for those who are disabled and homebound and have difficulty going to church, but we love everyone and anyone is welcome to attend. Now, today we're doing a Bible study on Genesis 49. And let me pull that up so that we can read along. Jacob blesses his sons. Then Jacob called his sons and said, "Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you what shall happen to you in the days to come. Assemble and listen, O sons of Jacob. Listen to Israel, your father. Reuben, you are my firstborn, my might and the firstfruits of my strength. Preeminent in dignity and preeminent in power. Unstable as water, you shall not have preeminence, because you went up to your father's bed. Then you defiled it, and went up to my couch. Simeon and Levi are brothers. Weapons of violence are their swords. Let my soul come not into their counsel. O my glory, be not joined to their company. For in their anger they killed men, and in their willfulness they hamstrung oxen. Cursed be their anger, for it is fierce, and their wrath, for it is cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel." Well, these are some pretty heavy pronouncements. Judah, your brothers shall praise you. Your hand shall be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's sons shall bow down before you. Judah is a lion's cub. From the prey, my son, you have grown up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as a lioness. Who dares to rouse him? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until tribute comes to him. And to him shall be the obedience of the peoples, binding his foal to the vine, and his donkey's colt to the choice vine. He has washed his garments in wine, and his vesture in the blood of grapes. His eyes are darker than wine, and his teeth whiter than milk. Judah seems to have gotten the better prediction here. Of course, who comes from the Lion of Judah? And it is true that all the other brothers, all the other tribes of Israel got in trouble many times. Zebulun shall dwell at the shore of the sea. He shall become a haven for ships, and his border shall be Sidon. Issachar is a strong donkey, crouching between the sheepfolds. He saw that a resting place was good, and that the land was pleasant. So he bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant at forced labor. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent in the way, a viper by the path, that bites the horse's heels, so that his rider falls backward. I await your salvation, O Lord. Raiders shall raid Gad, but he shall raid at their heels. Asher's food shall be rich, and he shall yield royal delicacies. Naphtali is a doe let loose, that bears beautiful fawns. Joseph is a fruitful burrow by a spring. His branches run over the wall. The archers bitterly attacked him, shot at him, and harassed him severely. Yet his bow remained unmoved. His arms were made agile by the hands of the mighty one of Jacob. From there is the shepherd, the stone of Israel. By the God of your father who will help you, by the Almighty who will bless you, with blessings of heaven above. Blessings of the deep that crouches beneath, blessings of the breasts and of the womb. Blessings of your father are mighty beyond the blessings of my parents. Up to the bounties of the everlasting hills, may they be on the head of Joseph, and on the brow of him who is set apart from his brothers. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf, in the morning devouring the prey, and at the evening dividing the spoil. Now we understand that the promise came through Joseph. And so there's mighty blessings here for Joseph and his clan. And Benjamin as well was also beloved and has a decent blessing. And Judah, of course, has a major blessing, for they are where Jerusalem is housed. So we see the predictions come true. We find the predictions coming true that Israel and Judah will break apart, and Israel will become no more, and Judah will hold firm for longer. But it will be out of Joseph's offspring, who is also David's offspring, who will come the promise, the one that all of this was meant for from the beginning. God had a plan. Let us continue. Jacob's death and burial. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what their father said to them as he blessed them, blessing each with the blessing suitable to him. Then he commanded them and said to them, I am to be gathered to my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephraim the Hittite. in the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, to the east of Mamre, and in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field from Ephron the Hittite to possess as a burial place. There they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife. There they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife. And there I buried Leah. The field and the cave that is in it were bought from the Hittites. When Jacob finished commanding his sons, he drew up his feet into the bed and breathed his last, and was gathered to his people. So there's the story of Israel, of Jacob, who became Israel. And he had 13 sons, Joseph being among them. But Joseph becomes Levi, I believe, and they don't get a territory like the other 12. And in this study, he predicts what is going to happen with each of the brothers and their tribe. And even today, we find that this still remains true of the nature of the 12. And it goes back a little further than that even, where Hagar and Ishmael were given a blessing, which also turned out to be very true. And that's why they all still fight today. I hope you enjoyed this Bible study. If you did, hit the like button, share it, or subscribe to see more. If you want to see the whole series, go to trinityofchrist.org, and we have all the Bible studies of Genesis all there for your ability to click. God bless, and have a good day.
Life eternal. I believe your word, Lord. Life eternal. I believe